And
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Veronica's readings online and Find Me a Medium and everything else that she does. We're on StreamYard and on Facebook, and obviously it will be on YouTube as well. So, as you know, there's a wee delay before I begin to see any comments. So, I'll just tell you that I am a spiritual medium, a healer, and a spiritual tutor. And today I shall be doing readings, card readings. I'll be using 2 packs of cards. If spirits choose to join us during the reading, which oftentimes, if they're friends and family, they do, then obviously I shall let you know this. Hello, Lauren. Good afternoon. Hello, Lauren. Badrock, Carolyn Thomas. Good afternoon. And Facebook user. Yes, my first opportunity to give information here. If you're a Facebook user, could you also please put your name in the comments? And each time that you comment, you need to put your name. Otherwise, you just come up as Facebook user, so you remain anonymous. And I don't want that. I don't want that to happen for you. So, you've got no sound, Carolyn. Is anybody else got difficulty with sound, please? Claire, you can hear me. Sounds good for you. Sweetie, I think the problem with you, Carolyn, is your end. Excellent. Any Facebook users, please keep putting your name up. Otherwise, you just come up as a Facebook user. I know it's annoying, but it's just one of those things. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, sweet. Thank you, Carolyn. Hello in big capital letters from a Facebook user. Could I please have your name? Big capital hello. It is Carolyn. What a shame. You'll sort it, I'm sure. Stacey Cherry. Hello, Stacey. Hello, dear. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. Warm welcome. I am doing card readings today for you. Intuitively, I connect with spirit for guidance from your spiritual guides and your angelic guides. Also, if friends and family decide to pop along, then I will also I will let you know this. All right. So I'm going to begin because could you have a spirit reading? Look at all that. Facebook user. You're coming up as Facebook user with lots and lots of different things on there, symbols and what have you. So I don't have your name. And another Facebook user. Please put your names in your comments, ladies and gentlemen. Now I was drawn to somebody then. Who was it? Yahoo, I'm back. I got sound. Good for you, Carolyn. Good for you. Okay. Let me. Lauren, let me come with you, sweet. By the way, if you wish to join me on screen, you can. You just have to ask, and Veronica will help us meet up on screen if you wish. Okay, Lauren, for your higher. Before I begin, I need to say, Divine Spirit, we give thanks and gratitude for this meeting and ask that we blend together easily within our union for each and everyone's higher good. We ask for a blessing from our guides and guardians to be here with us to pass on any information, any advice that you may have for us. Amen. Okay, so Lauren, is that Badrock? Yes, Badrock. Yes, I'm with you, Lauren, and I can begin there. I'm using 2 packs, like I say, oracle cards, archangel oracle cards, and also alongside of those, in conjunction, will be the cards Blessed Be. And I shall put these two together to give you your reading. So let's begin and let's have a good afternoon together. Right. Lauren, I have two cards for you, as I said I would. The first one is you are safe. It's Archangel Michael. God love him, bringer of peace and courage, strength and upliftment, healing, and also a blessing on family, friendship. Okay, you see that. So Lauren, this is where we begin. I don't know why you've ever felt unsafe. I feel with you, I'm being inspired to say to you here that there's an insecurity within you, the insecurity of self, not sure about yourself or how other people perceive you. That's where the insecurity comes from. And I want you to realize that past happenings that have thwarted you within friendships doesn't mean to say it's going to follow you all the time. You feel instinctively from your higher self the people that you can trust and rely on and those you can't. And if you feel that you can't, just kindly let them go. It's all right to make your own decisions within friendships. And this is included in family. Sometimes our friends are within the family. And so I'm being told here, you've been sort of knocked off some sort of pedestal. The ground from you has made you feel insecure. I have a father in spirit as well that I'm being told here, Lauren, that is also amongst all of this love and upliftment coming to you from spirit. It's all right. You know, sometimes we have to fall to make us stronger for the next time. It doesn't mean to say it's going to remain rocky. You just get right back up there. Another pedestal, get back on there. Solid as a rock. Spirit will look after you. And all of this comes for lessons for you so that you do become stronger each time when something lets you down. You understand what you're saying with me? Yes, I'm so glad that you do, Lauren. You've got no father. Okay, if you've got no father, then it has to be someone who loved you as a father. Could be a grandfather. But I know I feel the love of a man here that feels like a parent to me, that wants to be here bringing his love with you, with the guidance from your angels. I'm being told that there's a month of February that's important, also the month of April, all right? And I want you to really enjoy this spring because it is there for you to enjoy with all that it brings and embraces. I want to give you a secure feeling about your family as well, Lauren. I want to give you that surety back. Everything pans out all right in the end. And if there are any discomforting happenings, it's all for your own good and their good in the end. So I hope that has been beneficial to you. Very much I do. Please take the love of spirit. Take the love of those that you know you best. And I hope you enjoyed it. All right. You may be considered, Carolyn. I'm coming to you next. I can connect with my humming insecurities, although it's about me needing to get back to my spiritual journeys and routines. Yes, well, something made you come away from your spiritual journeys and routines, Lauren. And this is where spirit are telling you, because family also means spiritual family too. That includes your guides and your guardian angels. You're part of their soul group. You are a friendship in totality. Forgive me that I omitted to say that. So whatever it was that made you feel insecure or knocked you off your solidity, they're saying to you, just get straight back on there, trust, and everything will be all right. Find your direction again. And they're helping you to do that. All right. Lots of love to you, sweetie. Now, who are Carolyn? I'm with you next, aren't I, Puppet? Forgive me, I'm getting my cards mixed up here. Right. Two cards, Carolyn. One from the Archangel Oracle and one from Blessed Be. See what they're choosing for you. These cards are not chosen at random. The universe really knows what they're doing by using this energy along with yours. All right. So no card is by any means. Okay. I have the first oracle card, which is Archangel Zadkiel, compassion, and also a blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. Okay. Take the light off of that. It's a beautiful card. Let me look to them. I will read you the words about the compassion. Soften your heart with respect to those in this situation and all the people involved, including yourself, which tells me straight away that I don't think you do it so much with other people, Carolyn, but I think that you're very judgmental about yourself sometimes, Puppet. And Zadkiel is telling you, you see, Zadkiel will bring you peace. He will bring you peace. And this is what I want to tell you. I need to restore that for you. Now, you've been a bit harsh on yourself in the past. You see, Zadkiel helps with memory, past memories, and encourages you to forgive. Now, with this forgiveness, I want to say it's forgiveness not only about other people, but yourself as well, Carolyn. For some reason, you need to hear this. I'm sure you understand, like I say, the universe knows full well what you need to hear, and I'm so glad that you do understand it. Okay. Now, with the Blessed Be, the second card is the blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. Well, there comes an isolation about you sometimes, Carolyn. And this is, you do this yourself, and I believe that you do it purposely, because I do feel that I'm being told here that you need to breathe from life. You need to set yourself back to be able to consult with yourself and listen to your higher self, give you guidance for your next step within life. All I want to tell you within this reading, Carolyn, is ease up on yourself a little bit. You do a good job. Somebody just said to me, you're doing a good job within your journey of expressing your spirituality, and you're growing so beautifully. You take things so softly, and you know that the next stone will be delivered for you to step on. There's an assurity about your knowledge here on earth that your higher self, the spirit of you, knows exactly what to do and knows exactly why you're here. Does this resonate with you, Carolyn, that I'm telling you probably what you already know? But sometimes, this loneliness and the bringing of companionship is more of an assurity here that as far as spirit is concerned, you will never ever be alone because of your knowledge of them and your friends and family in spirit. And the companionship is about them and everybody else that comes in your pathway in this earthly life of ours. All right. So, Carolyn, that is your message or messages today. I don't feel friends and family coming in at the moment. And I'll tell you why. I feel very much that your past family are very much involved with your guardian angel and your guides. So they're of a whole here within this message. So much love for you, so much compassion for you, and so much encouragement to go ahead with who you are. And I think I said about you being hard on yourself sometimes, yes. Try not to do that. Yeah, we all have to aspire, I suppose, to be better than we were yesterday and find more truth and knowledge. But you're doing that, and I want you to know that you're doing that, and you're succeeding in what you're doing. So God bless you, my darling, and it's been lovely to read for you. Thank you. Facebook readers, could I please ask you, when you make, you see now Claire Plummer, she's put her name. Anybody else, because anybody that's using Facebook, you'll just come up as Facebook user unless you put your name. All right. Rails. Oh dear, gonna have to tell me how to pronounce your name. Is in the waiting room. It needs to come on camera before I can allow on screen. Okay, thank you, Veronica. Thank you very much. Now, who was I talking to? Claire Plummer. I'm sure I mentioned your name. And so, as I did, I must speak to you, Claire. Good afternoon to you, sweet. Really good to meet you. Hello, Carol Roberts. I've seen your name come up now. Each time you make a comment on Facebook, unfortunately, you do have to put your name. Okay. Claire, I'm choosing your cards here. Claire, as I'm choosing the card, I have a beautiful mother energy coming alongside me. And a mother's love. I feel a mother's love. Claire, you're going to tell me. Wait a minute. Claire. Thank you, darling. Thank you. 2 of those. I've got to bring you 2, Claire. Okay, Claire, speak to me. Let me know you're still there, please. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. And alongside that is outdoors. The other 2 cards I have for you here. A blessing, again, we've got the blessing to ease loneliness and companionship and divine order. So I'm going to read these cards for you, Claire, and I hope very much that you can understand what Spirit are about to tell you. Okay. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided, and outdoors, Archangel Raphael. Go outside and get some fresh air and connect with nature. In other words, what they want you to do about this situation that's surrounding you at the moment, to have clarity of thought about it, you need to have space around you. Quiet space so that Spirit can advise you through that quiet thought system that they will bring into you. This is where your strength and your power lay, asking for advice within the silence. So oftentimes when we're walking within silence, within woodland, out with nature, therein comes the intuition and the knowledge of how we are to deal with problems. Okay, Claire. And the second lot, and I do have 2 lots to give to you, was the to ease loneliness and bring companionship and divine order. Archangel Raphael. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Looked past the illusion and see underlying order. Well, yes, everything is, because you are never presented with a situation out of timing. And that whatever is surrounding you is on you at the moment is for your spiritual growth and your knowledge and to make you happier. And I don't know for you, but I have the influence here is about relationship and that companion. Now, somewhere along the line, there is an assurity here that whatever it is that your heart is yearning for, that will come with divine timing. Even if you're in a relationship presently and it's not going the way that it should be, that could be because of energies that's surrounding you. And for, again, your spiritual growth. So don't be put off by it. Try not to feel lonely, because loneliness is an illusion, as they're saying. And in truth, we are never alone. Not really. We put ourselves into that alone bracket at times when we cut ourselves off. Don't shy away. Somebody's saying to me to tell you, don't shy away from society. Don't be afraid of getting your fingers burned, because it's only by first getting your fingers burned that you learn not to go near the fire again. Do you get that, Claire? Do you understand what Spirit is saying to you, my lovely? Good afternoon, Mandy. Hello, Joanne. Hello, Yvonne Jackson. Hello, Andrea Reese. Good to see you all. I'm just waiting on a reply from Claire. It would be good to have her feedback. Yes, it makes perfect sense. You just didn't put your name. All right, Claire. Well, God love you, darling. Angels bless you. And thank you for being here this afternoon. I'm getting all croaky here. This is spirit. Please, people, I don't often throw things out there, but I have to. I have a gentleman with me, and I would feel by there was a terrible issue around the throat. There was surgery or the promise of surgery about this throat condition. I see this gentleman as about 68, give or take either side in years. He has white grey hair and it's combed straight back, but it's not flat to his head. He's got a little bit of bounce in there. He has a really lovely complexion. If I didn't know better, I'd say he had very subtle freckles behind the skin. He wears glasses as he comes to me today, and they are silver metal ones, and they're almost square. I feel that this man was very intelligent and intellectual. He was always, his attire was always casual, smart casual. If anybody can take that gentleman, I don't have a name, but yeah, as I say, I don't have a name. I have a name coming in of Brian. I'm not saying that this is a gentleman. Could it be where this gentleman knows knew Brian? And I'm very here, there, and everywhere with this gentleman. Is making me feel a little bit unsure. Okay, Mandy, your uncle, Mandy Leidster. Can you explain to everybody, please, and myself, why you're sure it's your uncle, please? I would be happy to know that. Oh, I can see you're on the screen. Now, I must explain, everybody, this is the first time I'm using StreamYard, so I'm not familiar at all with it, but now I'm learning as I go. So, your uncle. Mandy, why are you so sure? Brian is your uncle. He had throat cancer. Oh, God love him. He's been very specific. My. Strong. Oh, he's smiling with all of his might now that we've managed to find you, Mandy. He's filled with joy about it. You was close. He's telling me you were close, Mandy. Not lots of us are close with her, but he's telling me we were close. She was a darling child, and I adored her. She always been kind, always very attentive. You get that, Mandy? This is what he's saying to me, and I'm really pleased I can hear him so well. He's very strong. I don't know how long he's been passed. Round about, I'm thinking about 5 years, I think. When I said that, I felt like 5 was important. So Mandy, I have a wheel. I only have one wheel, a bicycle wheel, but it's a brand new bicycle wheel. A tricycle, a bicycle, not a motorbike. And he's showing me one of those. So there may be a memory in there. Maybe you need one to ride a bicycle. He's given me one bicycle wheel. Your mum passed 5 years ago. I understand. I did hear 5 as being important. So now he's referring to your mother, but I'm not hearing him talk about your mother. But oh my goodness. And he's showing me black crystals. Now, gosh, what are they called? They're polished black crystal. And they are man-made, and I feel that there's a pile of them somewhere, and they're for grounding, Mandy. Do you have them in your home? Because he's shown me a handful of these beautiful black crystal. It's like onyx. I heard onyx. I don't know if you have a bracelet or obsidian. Obsidian. Okay, I'm not hearing right then. But, well, I am. Both. Okay, obsidian. Okay. But both of those. And I know, I feel that they're with you. And they're a good thing for you to have because they're very grounding for you. And you've got a necklace that's got black stones. All right. That could be what he tried to show me. I saw it like a pile. Okay. but he's letting you know that he's around because he wants to be around. He's also talking to me about little birds. I saw canary, then I saw the wild birds outside, like the tiny blue tits, the tiny little birds like hummingbirds and everything that he brings to you. And I get the feeling of the color of the birds and the freedom. And this, he's saying to me, is your spiritual essence right now. And he couldn't be more delighted to be speaking with you. He's using the word, he has a passion for learning through you as you go through life. He involves himself in so much that you do, Mandy. And he's letting me know you've got no canaries, just love hummingbirds. That'll do me fine. He probably bought the canary for me because I love canaries. And I did lose a canary many years ago. So, God, he brought me a gift. That's so kind. Bringing the medium a gift. It's like bringing the teacher an apple, isn't it? He knows how to manipulate the ladies. He's laughing his head off. He's such a lovely character. He's such fun to be around. I would have loved to have known him, and I'm sure that you must miss him. But today he's here. Today he's bringing you all the love in the world. And with that, can I please give you a card? I can't not give you a card, Mandy, from your guardian angel and your guides. And today, ironically, the first card that I pull has the dove of peace on it, another bird. And obviously, Chamuel brings you peace. Archangel Chamuel is bringing you peace, my darling. And Chamuel is tender, sympathetic, and eases anxieties. And that is the card for you today from your guardian angel, my darling. An assurity that they're helping to bring peace into your energy. Also a blessing to find your way. Have you been feeling a bit lost, Mandy? Look, sweetie. Can you see that? I'm trying to get the reflection off for you so you can see it. It's beautiful. Woodland, resting, taking time out. And my Chinese guide brings me to that with you here because this replicates you. You need to take time out so that you can focus on which way you want to go. You need to gather all of your information of recent events. Listen to your heart. It will tell you which way to go, Mandy. And you have to, or say have to, it's your choice, of course, but the direction here is to take time out, listen to your heart, really think about what you want the next step in your life to be. Think of it with clarity, and as you do so, it will evolve. Take your lovely uncle's love. Take their beautiful message. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you. Okay. Good afternoon, Andrea. And Facebook user, could you please put your name? Because it only comes up as Facebook user. Have we got anybody who's waiting to be on screen? Oh, I can see comments coming up here. Okay. Let me see. I'm waiting to see who I'm drawn to. I don't choose the recipient. I'm inspired to go. Yvonne Jackson. Yes. Yvonne. And everybody that's Facebook user, you keep on, each time you comment, for me to see your name, please put your name. Otherwise, you'll just keep coming up as Facebook user. And then we won't know who. Hello, Yvonne. I know you're there. Hello, Poppet. Oh, I see a dog. First thing I see with you is a dog in the background. Family dog. Okay. Feeling a bit lost here, Yvonne. So I don't know what to do. Have you been? There's the Blessed Bee card is a blessing on your health. But I don't think that's your body health. I think it's your spiritual energy and mindful health and courage. Try to get the reflection off from my window. It's not very easy. I'll make you ill in a minute. It keeps jumping around. Okay, that's Archangel Ariel. Well, Ariel is a peace bringer. It's very graceful. Normally heals animals as well. Very fabulous healing animals. So if ever you've got a sick animal, you could pray to Archangel Ariel. It's tending to physical needs as well, and money needs, Chamuel. So all in all, I feel very much. I want to soothe your solar plexus here. I want to bring you comfort, and I want to bring you away from stress. I need to put you. It's like sit you under white light of love, like a waterfall. Let it just drain through the whole of your etheric body, your auric body. Your astral is not so bad, and just let it pour through your physical body. Besides all your chakra, if you know about chakra, just cleanse the whole of you and push out all this heaviness that's become a part of you of late. And I don't know why they're not telling me why. Only you know why. Maybe it's to be kept private. Yvonne, the courage, I need to bring you courage. And I can do that through your guides and your guardians. Sometimes when we feel weakened, when our strength is taken away, for whatever reason, by ourselves or other people, sometimes can drain us because we're so busy either worrying about people or giving to people. And that's great, and it's a wonderful thing. Not worrying, that's no good for anybody. You need to pass it. Anything is heavy or overburdening, you give it to your guardian angel or your guide and say, please take it from me and help heal this matter. It's as simple as that. And it can be done, and it will be done if you ask. Your health, when I said to you earlier, I didn't feel that it was about your body that needed this. I felt very much that it was to do with your mind. And, you know, if you always feel alone, Yvonne, that's the way it's going to remain. Have you not learned yet? If not, go to as many groups as you can, because so many mediums will tell you in truth that we are never alone. We are part of the biggest family that you couldn't imagine how much you're connected, how important you are as a person, Yvonne, and how you are always surrounded by so many people that not only know you but love you unconditionally. That is spirit. Now here in this earthly realm of ours, we are, before we become born into the body, we are first and foremost spirit. We are energy. Now, when I say to you, if you always feel alone, it will never change, then that's the truth, because our mindset is, I am alone, and you've just said you don't really mix well. Well, if that's what you're thinking, then that's what will be. Can you try changing your mindset that you mix easily? Even in the beginning, if it's you don't feel it's the truth, if you affirm that daily, your energies will shift, because you are attracting like with like. As you think, so shall be. That is a universal law. If you want not to be lonely, if you want to mix well, see it happening, create it in the moment, and within a moment, instantly your energies and your vibration shifts. That's the best information and advice coming here from your guardian angel and your guides. Yvonne, somebody's telling me here, a family in spirit, that you recently went to church, and I would like, if they're talking to me about church, I feel that you've been, but I'm not sure that they've presented it to you. You didn't go. I'm sorry, I can't work it out. But they're talking to me about church. Yvonne, are you aware of this, please? Spiritualist church I'm talking about. I'm talking about Spiritualist church. Good afternoon, everybody. Facebook users, Carol Roberts, and Facebook users, good afternoon, Carol. If you could put your name besides, because it doesn't come up. Okay. Hello, Krish. Hello, Andrea Reese. Yes, I did go, but I stopped going 10 months ago. Right. That's why they're talking about it, Yvonne. The reason you went is because this is an inspiration from your family and spirit. They would very much like you to go to church, if you will. Even if you feel that you don't quite like that one, go to another. But in between time, remember those affirmations that you mix well and that you're not alone, because it's the truth. But please go to church. This is the advice from your family that love you in spirit. Okay, Yvonne? And the reason they want you to go to church is because there are friends, family union there. You may not get a message the first time you go, but be sure if they know that you're attending, they will be there to bring you encouragement, upliftment, and anytime you step through any spiritualist church doors, you will always get the healing, the relevant healing that you're needing at that time. So it can only be beneficial to you, Puppet. All right? So good afternoon to you. And thank you for being here. Thank you. Eva, anything for me today? Eva, now how do I pronounce your name? Jervston. Let me have a look. Carol Roberts. Carol, I'm going to put you down because, in fact, I'm going to read for you next. But no, I also saw Eva. No, I must do Eva next. I'm sorry. Let me do Eva next, and then I'll come to you, Carol Roberts. Okay, we'll get there. Hello, Eva. Hello, sweet. What a lovely face you've got. All smiley and gorgeous. Right. Eva, what do we have for you? What does Spirit have to say to you today? Oh, I want to breathe. I want to relax, Eva. You've been tense. There's tension around you. Are you aware of it? Are you aware of it? I wonder. The Blessed Be card, Eva, brings you a blessing to shield and safeguard yourself. Beautiful card. And also, remember who you are. Now again, we've got, I believe that this is Michael, isn't it? Yeah, Michael. Archangel Michael, the strongest, most powerful angel to bring you courage, to cut ties, links from past memories that are not good for you. It's done, it's gone. Try to stay in the moment, I want to say to you, Eva. Michael can bring power along with the courage. Now, this is where remember who you are comes in. Because when you remember who you are, this is where all of your power comes from. And again, I will say, you are first and foremost created of love. You are spirit first and foremost. Love is the most powerful energy, life-giving force that there is in creation. You were born of that. If you remember that, you'll never forget who you are again. You've lost yourself a little bit. That's okay. We all do it. We all do it. But that's for our spiritual growth, knowledge. It's how we found wisdom and knowledge how to live our lives to the best for us, for our higher good. To shield and safeguard yourself. I don't want to say to you that there is any problem with anybody else you don't need to protect from. Very often, the protection and shielding that we need comes from our own creation. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies by the way we think. But sometimes, the thoughts that come to us are not always our own. They're from other energies that are around us. So it's always a good thing. The love light itself, remembering who you are within itself, becomes a shield. You are engrossed in that love light. You are protected within that love light. And those that come around you first approach that shift when you remember of that light and you become impenetrable. It is the strongest force that there is to safeguard you. So can you do that, Eva? Can you do that? Because as sure as X is X, I don't know why I'm using that, but I am. Once you do this, it'll be like throwing a switch. Everything will become illuminated and your energies will shift immediately. And it will be like you're draining all of the problems into Mother Earth, where she can take them and transmute them into the glorious light that they should be. All right, Danny. So I hope that has been highly beneficial to you. Okay. Thank you for being here. Carol Roberts. Okay. Carol, I'm going to do your reading. And then please could I have Rock and Joanne to come on screen with me, please? Carol Roberts, here are your cards, my love. Sorry for saying my love. Hope that didn't sound too familiar. It's just that I get caught up in the energies. Eva, you are more than welcome. You're welcome, Carol. Hello. You haven't got a little face because you're a Facebook user, aren't you? Can't see your face. Never mind. A blessing of the earth. I'll let you look at that. If I can hold it straight 2 minutes. Beautiful, strong tree there behind you that you're a part of, actually. Teaching and learning. That which you learn, you teach others. I feel very much that you're doing this. This is Zadkiel. And he really says, keep an open mind to learn new ideas and teach these new ideas to others. But as I say that to you, Carol, I believe very much that you are somewhat switched on to spirit already and their ways and their lessons and their teachings. I feel that you're very much aware of Mother Earth, that's for sure, and remain very grounded. And I feel that you always turn to regrounding if you start getting a little bit off balance. Can I say that? A little bit off balance, because life keeps throwing things at you unexpectedly. And you always return to Mother Earth. The spirit of you does. I don't know if the physical you is aware of this, but you have very much this natural ability to know where to go to regain your strength and your power. All right? That's why blessing of the earth is upon you, because it is within your spirit, your spirituality. It's everything more. A lot of you is about nature, loving nature, everything that Mother Earth brings to us, including the growth of food and seeds and flowers, the air, the moon, the sun, the sky, the oceans, everything about the beauty of the mountains I'm bringing here. I'm also bringing in a Native American guide that is you, who is profoundly connected and absolutely adores Mother Earth and everything that she gives, and there's a balance of sharing here as well. Carol, are you understanding what I'm saying to you? It's about this teaching and learning. There is that within you that is the teacher, because of that which you have learned through your spiritual progression. I'm not sure that you're aware of it. I need you to be able to tell me, but I hope that you are, because you are a natural beauty of Mother Earth here, in this rebirth into this lifetime. I have you connected with silver. If you wear silver, it's very powerful for you. All right. Are there any, what, darling? Are there any spirit messages for me from heaven? Yes, that's what I'm giving you now. I'm giving you information about who you are, how you're attached spiritually, and what part of your mission is here on the earth plane. If you mean, do I have family here with me, Carol? That I do see a lady with me who has dark hair. I am going into late 60s, 58, 62, within that area here. Has dark hair, very, very small in the background, hardly visible because I was with your angel inspirational reading and your guides. But she's shy, this lady. She's shy, Carol. But I have so much love. She brings a chair with her to sit on. So that means that she couldn't stand up for very long without her having to sit down within the physical body at some point. All right. As she became unsteady. I can't even say unwell. As she became unsteady physically. Do you understand this, Carol? And Veronica, did I have those people that wanted to come on screen with me available, please? Hello, darling.
Hello.
Can you hear me, Carol?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
What's your name, Puppet?
My name's Rosh.
Rosh, hang on a minute, sweetie. I'm going to come to you any minute when I'm hoping to get some feedback from Carol, because I don't want to leave her with question marks about what I've just told her. I don't like to leave anybody not understanding, because I was in the midst of doing the reading. She asked me if there were any messages for her from Spirit, and that's exactly what I was doing. So anyway, Rosh, there's somebody else with you. Is Joanne there with you? Did I see? No, just yourself.
Just me.
All right. So is someone from Spirit with me? Oh, Carol, you don't understand, dear. Carol, I will tell you something very briefly before I move on to Rosh. That Spirit is always with you, your friends and family. You are part, because of the love, because of the life connection that you have. They are always with you, always trying to guide you, always healing you, and always bringing you the best so that your life can be the best it can. But I'm being told here that you need to help yourself sometimes. Try to get information about how Spirit works, because that will help you to know the truth. And when you come on to groups like this again, you'll become more informed about what that connection is. I hope you understood about the dark-haired lady, because I felt a lot of love from her. I know the description was very brief because she was way in the background, dark hair, had to bring a chair to sit on. She's only slim lady, slight as I can see her, but she brings you lots of love on this day, my sweet. So God bless you. I have to move on now. I have to move on, Carol. But it was a pleasure to read for you. And I know, even if you don't, that it will have done you a great deal of good. Roch, hello, darling. How can I help you?
You tell me. You tell me. I'm here to be guided.
It's really strange, actually, to have somebody on screen with me. It's my very first time.
There you go.
Yeah. I have a great deal of masculine energy around you. That much I know. There's a man in spirit that draws very, very close with you, but I can't determine whether it's parent or whether it's partner.
Dad.
Bear with me, please. Now, Roch, can I say to you that I'm being taken abroad here with Father? Thank you. I know because I got the most beautiful yellow sand and the bluest of skies with only a whisper of a cloud in it. Absolutely phenomenal. I can smell food. I love food. I love smelling food. I love eating food. Also is coming through with your father. All right. Absolutely. And I got a big long drink in my hand as well. It is so cold. The drink is so cold because it needed to be. Oh God, could I say, if I said to you, hello, Bambino, would you understand why I would have to say that? Because they're the words that are just coming to my mind. That is hello, baby, in English. So there's somebody here that didn't speak English, not your father, but also with your father that says hello, baby, as well from the family. Because they're remembering you as the baby that you were, as a baby, but they were not of English origin. You understand that? Could be an ancestor, darling. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, now, do you want me to pull cards for you? Do you want cards?
If you feel that's where you're being drawn, yes. Go where you're drawn to.
I feel that I am drawn to your heart. And I feel very much that I need to give you an assurance that I'm still living is where I want, this is what I feel. And that the passing that occurred was like an arrow to that heart. And I want to come and I want to heal it for you because the wound is still there. That's what I want to say to you. Know that I treasure you. Know that I'm here as ever, as in fact, even closer, because I know your every whim. I know who you are, how you think, what your essence is, what your vibration is, and I hear every word that you speak to me. We are not lost to each other, my darling. We are not lost to each other. All right, Puppet. That's what I'm influenced to say to you.
Thank you. I can take it.
God love you, darling. Thank you for being here, Roch.
Can I just ask you one question?
You can ask me anything you like while he's here.
I'm in the middle of making a big decision.
Yes.
And I'm not sure if it's the right decision.
I don't know what that, but go to the right. Go to the right. It's like a direction. I don't know. Go to the right, not the left.
Make the change.
Go to the right. Oh,
okay.
Listen, I don't do predictions. You've asked a question. This is Father's influence. Go to the right. I am not staying stagnant. I'm not on that straight path. I am moving to the right.
Okay, I got it.
This is what he's telling me to tell you.
Could you draw a card for me, please? And then I'll let you go.
Yeah, of course I can. What do you want? Blessed be or Archangel?
Archangels, definitely.
You got an angel hanging up in your house?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Your dad's let me know. Because it's like blowing it, he is. Blowing it. It's like it's hanging and he's blowing it.
Yeah, it's my son.
That's just, hello from heaven. That's just a confirmation of what we've just done.
Yeah.
Listen, the card says, and it's Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings.
Thank you.
I'm not surprised, but I adore it when it just hits home like that. It's
Oh,
fantastic.
for sure. For sure.
Okay, darling. Have a good
Thank you.
weekend.
You
Have a
too.
great
Thank you.
weekend.
Thank
No
you so much.
fight.
Blessings.
He's like your breath. Is right there with you, Poppet. God love her. Now then, just, yeah. You see, Roch, if you've gone, I hope you haven't. Azrael, I needed to remind myself here that Azrael guides departed souls to heaven, and he heals the bereaved. So that's why Azrael card was pulled for you, besides the message upon it. All right. So love you, dear sweetie. Pleasure to do that for you. Right. So I did have another lady in the waiting room. Stacey Shaw, Bambino, Spanish for baby. Yes, it absolutely is. Thank you. I knew it meant baby. Absolutely. Stacey Shaw, I'm coming to you next. I'm getting you 2 cards while I'm waiting for the other room visitor to appear for me. Stacey Shaw. Now let me. Oh, I'm just not meant to write your name down, am I? Right, bear with me. My pen's just flown there. Okay, we have from the Archangel Oracle cards, comfort. Archangel Michael brings you comfort, sweet. Where are we? There you are, Stacey. And the second card, hello, sweet. I'll be with you in a minute. Blessing to bring prosperity. Well, that's good, isn't it? Stacey, not all prosperity, unfortunately, is moolah. It's not money. Very often, bringing prosperity can be spiritual prosperity. Usually, is with these cards, but at the same time, I want to give you the number that's on this card, Stacey, and I want you to look when we finished. I want you to Google angelic number 21. Please look at that message, because therein lies another one for you. A blessing to bring prosperity. Well, this is your guardians telling you in spirit that they are indeed bringing you prosperity. This is what they're doing this very moment. However you perceive that, trust me, this is what they're bringing to you. I don't know if you've asked for money or extra spending money, or whether you're asking for spiritual advancement. Whatever that prosperity means to you, they're bringing it. Okay? And I need to bring you the Oracle card, which is comfort, which is saying, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So, Stacey, I believe that this is to do with bereavement. I believe it's to do with past ones that you're still grieving for. And though you know that they still live, it's not enough, is it? I know that it's not enough. I feel that from you. No, sweet. And you know what? Sometimes for some of us, it never is. We want to regain everything that we lost. But I want to bring you comfort about this feeling and let you know that healing is coming to your heart to soothe you, so that within time you don't feel the pain so much as you're doing or have done when someone has passed over. You're a great sensitive, Stacey, and you hold on to matters. You take everything to heart. And your guardians know this only too well. They are showing me that they are perpetually sending you the flow of white light to heal you. It's not green as in Raphael. It is pure divine love, because they're telling me that you have earned that divine love healing and you deserve no less. So know that that is coming to you, and take all of their love this day. Thank you, sweetie. Hello, lovely lady in the waiting room.
Hiya.
I'm just picking up my pen. What's your name again?
It's Joanne.
Joanne. I knew it began with a J, not a Joe. Hello, Joanne. How are you? Are you in Birmingham?
I am, yes.
I can tell by your, just those few, I could tell you're Birmingham. Oh, it's really, really pleased to meet you, sweetie. Really good to
Lovely
see
to
you.
meet you too, Janet.
How can I help you? You want card
With
readings? Would you like cards?
anything that comes, anything that comes, anything. I'm
I
happy.
tell you what, there's a grandmother, and I know she's a grandmother because only a grandmother can look like this. She stands to your left shoulder. I see her standing right behind you. I know that this woman, oh, she was formidable. She wasn't small either. She seems to me to be about 5'6", 5'5", something like that.
Yeah.
Did you have a tall grandmother? And she's laughing. She's laughing. And do you know, I got her with white curly hair now.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have. And she's laughing, and her skin is beautiful. There's not a
Oh.
wrinkle on this lady's face, not at all. And she stands, and her teeth white as anything. It's like her hair changed a bit, but the rest, and she put on a bit of weight, but she stayed as young as ever, just like you. She reminds me of you.
Oh, bless.
Oh,
Thank
she's great. And I'll tell you what she's bringing to me. She's bringing to me great big banana leaves. You know, those
Okay.
beautiful, shiny, green. And I'm putting you in a forest, and I'm putting you amongst all of this beautiful nature and the smells of nature. And I can hear a spring, you know, and this is where she puts you to bring you peace.
Yeah.
She's bringing you peace. And with all of her love,
Yeah.
darling, all of her love. And any healing that you ever need, she's going. It's got to be Archangel Raphael. Always ask for the top man. She's going. Always. And when you want to send messages to heaven, ask for Archangel Gabriel. He's the top man for that. Let's have the top. Let's have the good one as she's going. Praise the Lord. She's going. She's going. Praise the Lord. This is what she's doing. Did she ever say that? Go on.
She didn't actually, but I can imagine that she's lively, she's full of energy, so she's been through. So yes, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Do you happen to know? Do you remember her? She showed me a scar somewhere on her arm.
Yes.
The injury, or a scar on her arm as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Okay, so let's get on with the message that she wanted to have today. She's stirring a great big pot of natural food here. Have you not been cooking properly for yourself?
I'm on a diet.
Because what I'm seeing in this pot is like clear water with vegetables. And I don't know if you eat meat or not, but I think there's a lump of meat in there somewhere. And it's all clear. It's not anything toxic. She's using the word, it's not toxic. It's all good stuff. I've got herbs in there, spices, and it's all clear. Good, nourishing food like that you got to make from scratch. She's telling you.
She used to make lovely soup. Oh, absolutely, food soup. She used to. Oh, I used to love her soup. Yeah.
Well, try doing it. Try replicating it. She says, "I dare you. I dare you to try to replicate it."
I haven't done it for ages because of the fact that I'm on a diet. So
but you see, the soup that she's talking about, it's not fattening. It's nourishing.
Right. Okay.
You don't need to put butter in it.
Use vegetables instead of
herbs, spices. You know, lentils. You know that you've got barley, all of that sort of thing. She's got all sorts coming in here. Little peas in the pods, and carrots and onions and mushrooms, and beautiful mushrooms. Wonderful. She's just great. Now, I've got for you a blessing on your family.
Oh, lovely. Absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful. Your grandmother wants to be remembered to the family, not just to you. Sends all her love. And I tell you what, she's telling me about sending all of her love. Tiny daisies.
Yeah.
If you had all daisy heads, not with the stalks, there are hundreds of these that she's throwing toward you. Beautiful daisy heads with the blessing on the family And this is, of course, it's the white of the divine and the yellow happiness and joy that she's bringing to you here. And spiritual understanding, sweetie. This is the archangel message here. And this is Raziel. Now, the words say, I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. Well, the thing is, Raziel is the universe's keeper of secrets. Okay. And only shares intricate spiritual messages for those that's higher self, your past life, gathering of information and wisdom knows. Now, I know by that card that you are very spiritually evolved. And I also know that it doesn't matter which church you go to. If you fancy going to a sing-along church, a quiet church, what spiritualist church? Uh-oh. I lost you there a moment.
Did you?
Oh, I did, and I'm still losing you. My computer.
Oh, we've lost her.
Can you see me still now?
I can't see you, but I can hear you.
I don't know what's going on with my computer. It turned itself off, and then fortunately I'm back. Now, where was I? Yes, your spirit. So what I'm trying to say to you is, your heart, your spiritual heart, the who you are, you can go anywhere because you know that it's the love that counts. Doesn't matter about religion. Doesn't matter at all what a person believes. It's the heart of them that matters. And this is who you are. And you have to trust your instincts, darling. And don't feel there's something about misguidance here. Something must have happened where you felt misguided by somebody who is spiritual. Would you understand that, please?
I would understand that, yes. I can take that.
Okay. Don't let that deter you, because you're beautiful, and your heart will sort it out. Your instinct will sort it out.
Right, thank you.
Your lovely Nana's love and your guardian's love.
Oh, God bless you, and thank you, Janet. That was absolutely beautiful. I really do appreciate that.
Good, so pleased. Now listen, people, I must say that tomorrow there are readings here with Stacey Shaw. Oh, did I not read for Stacey Shaw? Oh, well,
you did.
At 7 o'clock, and Helen Narraday at 9 o'clock. Okay, so that's tomorrow night. Now, I don't know where we're going here, but I feel there's a halt. Okay, so bye-bye, my lovely lady. It was a pleasure to read for you. Oh, Stacey, it's you, laughing out loud, she's saying. I did. Oh, my goodness. Oh, do you know, I'm saying, if I if I feel that other mediums are watching me, I get all silly. I do. I get really silly. I'm so glad I didn't know. So glad. Yeah, you did lose. I don't know what happened with the computer. It went, and it's come back now. Come back. Now, who have we got next? Somehow I have all of Stacey Shaw's names here and nobody else. Eva, you're still there. Love you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Eva. Anybody on Facebook, please. I only get Facebook users, so please put your name in the comments section, and then I'll know who I need to be drawn to, please. And I have to wait now because the disconnection might have knocked some people off. So I want to see that there are remaining people for me to read for. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Veronica. Edwina Pickering. Joanne Lewis. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Amy Mann. Good evening. Well, it's still afternoon, isn't it, really? Hello, Amy Mann. Am I? Okay. Excuse me, people, but I've got army connections here. I have spirit coming forward. And I have to throw this out because I don't know who I need to go to. The two, lots of Facebook users and no name. I got army connections with this gentleman, and I have. Oh, there was something else. It's gone away. And I had memory loss. Telling me I had memory loss when I reached my older age. I was in the army. There's somebody else still has army connections now within the family, another younger member, and I'm the grandfather, and I just want to say hello. He's brought me puppies, and he's brought me a medal. He's brought me a golden spade for a garden. Like, he must have loved that something. This shovel spade for gardening is golden at the end, and it has a wooden handle. Now, I don't know if anybody can. I can't see you very well, sweet. Can you come forward a little bit more? Now I've got an allotment here, and I got growing my own produce, and I was quite fit. Tried to remain fit for as long as I could, but I was forgetting where I put things, particularly my socks. And I got white grey hair here. It keeps changing how he looks. First he's got glasses on, then he takes them off, and he was very rugged in his physicality. He had a very strong body, but his mind let him down. Could you? I got a John and also a Robert within the family, please, as well. There's also either a Mary or a Mavis. Can't hear him very well. He's very shallow to me in his. Okay. Can anybody take description of said gentleman, please? Somebody on here who's still part of one of the family is still their job is in the army. This is a grandfather that was in the army. Jan, you understand, do you, sweetie? Good afternoon to you. I didn't even know you were there. You must have popped up and okay. Listen up. And you understand the description of how he looks and his memory. And he was such a nice man. And I still keeps taking me back to the allotment. Now, I'm not sure that it was mine, though. Feels like I borrowed it somehow. I'm not sure. Because, yeah, okay. And I got this stress coming to the back of my throat here now, Jan, as well. Would you understand why I'm getting that, please? He's put it on me. It's right at the back of my throat, just behind my nose and the top of my throat here. Oh, he loved his next door garden neighbour. Okay, thank you. Well, he's here to bring you glad tidings. And there are his words, glad tidings. Which takes me, Jan, to think about of great joy. But no, it's all about his glad tidings and how wonderful life is for him and how he revisits places that he traveled to as a young man. And he absolutely adores his life in spirit. He says, it's all right for me to draw you a card today because you need it. And he's using the word profusion, a profusion of love for you from a whole myriad of people that are standing behind him. Can't determine them, Jan. But I can see very clearly a dairy cow. I can see a black and white dairy cow here. But I can't see who's holding it. Oh, that is the funniest thing. And this cow is, oh, it's just absolutely divine. It's the healthiest cow I ever did see. So black and white, keeps licking his lips. And oh, it's just lovely. Absolutely glorious. He would say that. I feel him around. Oh, God love him. Right. 2 cards for you, Jan, that I've been inspired to pick for you. Again, we have this card today. This is about loneliness. A blessing to ease loneliness and bring companionship. Now, everybody, I know, Jan. So this is going to be difficult. Remember who you are. Again, an assurity from Michael. Here about bringing you peace through remembering who you are, and that will always hold you up. I have to remind you to cut the links to the past. I know that you have gotten rid of so much, but there, I'm being told here, there are still some residual hard memories that need to be cut out of your system for you to feel happier and more content. Simply ask for healing, yes, but I have to ask you to turn to the violet flame here, Jan. That much I know for sure. Turn to the violet flame to help with the residual. Now, this loneliness and companionship, and like I said to people, because I know you to some degree, I have never known you as lonely or lacking of companionship. However, looks and small knowledge can be deceiving. That much I know. Now, this loneliness and lack of companionship is more to do with spiritual loss. There is somebody who passed over that you absolutely were in love, absolutely adored with all of your heart. And since their departure, the loneliness for them has not left you. That is where this card comes from. It's not about the physical, Jan, what you do, who you're with. It's about your heart. It's about your heart. And I want you to know, turn, please, to the violet flame to rid yourself of all of this. It might not be immediate, Jan, but do it. It's needed to be done. All right, darling. It's been lovely to see you on here. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Now, people, it is time for me to say au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. And I'm next on here on the 23rd of this month. So I hope that you've enjoyed this afternoon. If you didn't get a reading, I can only apologize, but there's only so much that is possible to do. But I hope you've enjoyed the energy. I hope very much that you've enjoyed listening to other people's sharing of love. And yes, thank you for having me. Bye-bye.